Welcome back to another video. Momentum Trades here, and today we're going to be talking about market structure and its importance. Market structure is simply the trend that the market is giving you on the higher time frame of things, whether that be the weekly, the daily, the 4-hour, or the 1 hour. The reason this is so important is because market structure brings probability into your trading, which allows a better outcome. So if the market structure is bullish, you're more likely to be a buyer. If the market structure is bearish, you're more likely to be a seller. With that being said, let's dive right into it. Just to give you an idea what to look for when you're entering the market on the higher time frame of things, to then allow you to dive deeper into the smaller detail to get a better trade, right? So in gold here, usually I start on the weekly. You could even do the monthly time frame, and just take a quick glance and understand what is market doing. Overall, the market has been moving higher for quite some time now, and that could be for multiple reasons, right? For a multitude of reasons. But with this being said, in a market like this, you don't want to be a seller. You can be temporarily, but it's less likely and the outcome is less probable. Very simple stuff here. On the weekly time frame of things, you can see that as price moves higher, it pulls back, meaning it creates this higher low and then continues higher, creates another higher low and moves higher. All that is doing, it's creating structure, right? And the market could run upwards, right? But it always needs some sort of sellers, because if there's no sellers, then there can't be buyers, right? Sellers need buyers and buyers need sellers. It's a concept, right? They're yin and yang, exactly. So in order for people to buy, there must be people who are selling, right? So you have this push up, you have then sellers come in temporarily, bring price lower, then you see price push up once again. You have a nice all-time high at this moment, then you see sellers dominate temporarily, making this higher low, pushing up once again, right? Very, very aggressively, and then the minor pullback, another higher low, and then once again a nice push to the upside. Then you have your minor pullback, and then once again you create this higher low, and now price is overall giving us bullish structure here, meaning we are moving upwards in this market, meaning as we move into the smaller time frame of things, we want to be a buyer, right? So now going into the daily time frame of things, after we have annotated the weekly higher low, you kind of zoom in and you figure out, okay, now that we're into the daily time frame of things, we have our weekly higher low. What is the market doing on the daily time frame of things, right? Same concept here, just overall understanding what the market is doing, figuring out its structure is very important. So right now we saw price pull back, took out a higher low, but we still were in a bullish structure, right? So for the moment, sellers dominated. Market moved sideways for quite some time, meaning buyers and sellers were both in this market, and then overall price pushed higher, right? So still looking to be a buyer with this structure, right? So if we annotate, this would be the beginning of the uptrend, a push up, this nice pullback, once again higher high, creating a higher low, once again another higher high, higher low, and then same thing continuously up to the point where we're at now, right? Market is pulled back very minimally, giving us minor sellers opportunity here, but you don't go against the higher time frame of things, right? If the market structure is bullish, you want to be a buyer as the lower time frames come, right? So as you move into the smaller detail of things, you want to be a buyer, right? So now we do the same thing for the 4-hour time frame, right? Now that we're zoomed in onto this daily time frame, we figured out we have bullish structure on the daily, on the weekly. Now we zoom into the 4-hour, and same thing, you can start to see more structure on the smaller time frame of things to the upside as well. All right, so then we can annotate price is still moving up higher, this minor pullback. Now we have a push up, minor pullback, push up, minor pullback, push up, right? We have this pullback here, and then we have a push up, and then this pullback now. And then the market has been selling off. We aren't trading at the moment. It is a non-trading day. But with this being said, you can see now that sellers are coming into the market, but overall we're still very much showing bullish structure. With bullish structure, very simple, don't go against it. Do not go against it. Look to be a buyer. If sales show, temporarily be a seller, but very temporary. Now we move into the 1-hour time frame of things, still see bullish structure, right? And now we see this minor bullish structure. Very much what happened was price was giving us this uptrend, right? And then price broke structure, retested, and if you were trading this, you could have caught a nice sell to the downside. Even though we're still looking to be a buyer, we had this break of structure here. You could have put your stop loss right about this retest right above it and look to take liquidity at previous higher lows. But if this wasn't here and we were just wanting to be a buyer, right, what we could have done is, if price was at this very particular moment, right, we don't have this higher low formation just yet. What we do is we have an uptrend. We have an understanding that price is looking to move upwards, and all we would do is look to find an opportunity within the 1 hour time frame of things. If you're a swing trader, this would be a great opportunity, right? And this is just to get us an idea of why market structure is so important, right? Because we see price then have this rejection, we have this wick, we have this nice push up, we had this momentary sell-off, right? So we had sellers momentarily come in, giving us this nice downtrend, but we understand that 4 hour daily, weekly, and monthly are all bullish. So now we see, okay, price has given us a push up, taken out this downtrend that was formed here, right? We know that overall we are on this uptrend, so we want to see buyers come back in, right? So now we have this nice test. We'll see what price does. We don't enter just yet. We wait. We see that price now pushed up, right? So we now want to wait, whether it be for a retest or a push back down, right? So that is our retest right here. We have this push up retest. Now we're looking to get involved in a buy, just not yet. Okay, beautiful. So now we have this nice push up. We know that price wants to move higher, right? And we understand that we are in an uptrend. So what we would do is you put your stop loss, usually a little bit, about 45 pips, look to target a previous lower high, and then this would be our trade, and let's see what outcome it gives us. As you can see, price went exactly that direction. It did take some time, still hasn't hit our target yet, but as you can see, we are up about 170 pip, right? And if I were just to let it run, right, for about 250 pip, we already know the outcome of this trade, but just to show you, we came up and we took it out, right? Very simple stuff here. We use market structure to give us an understanding of what price wanted to do. We then waited for the break of structure when sellers dominated. We waited for that break of structure because we knew buyers wanted to come back in. Then we see this formation happen, right? We have this nice downtrend. So now we have targets as a buyer. This would be a higher low, which is a pullback. And now we want to be a buyer. We see the break of structure, the push up, the retest. We'll always wait for that retest to confirm that buyers want to continue dominating. We waited for it. We saw some bullish momentum enter. You took a nice swing trade here, and then you gained about 250 pips. Very simple stuff here. This is why market structure is so important. With that being said, everybody, thank you for watching once again. That is how you use market structure to your advantage. And remember, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour time frame. Momentum Trades here, Andrew Campos. Everybody stay blessed, abundant, and remember, we're blessed and highly favored.